Hey, Colin, Receiver here, Smartbox Web Marketing, and I want to give a quick example of the difference between a standard website, a mobile website, and what a responsive website looks like and how it's going to work and why this is the type of website that you're going to want for maximum compatibility to get the most viewers to your website that are actually going to be able to read it 2012, 2013, and forward. So what I've got in front of me here is a responsive website that we actually just got designing and finished up for a prosthodontist in California. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the side of my page here and just drag it in to be a little bit smaller than what I've got it set to now. So as I drag this page in here, you'll notice that the contents of the screen are adjusting. And as we continue to bring it in here, you notice the logo just reduced in size. As we continue to bring it in a little bit more, you'll notice the logo actually reconfigured itself. You'll see over here, you've got the squiggle on top with the words on the bottom. As we drag it in a little bit further, it changes it so that it's on top of this navigation bar because we just don't have any more room on the side as a screen gets narrower and narrower. Now this is going to be indicative of what you might see on an iPad. iPads are smaller screens. They don't have as much side space. I'm shooting this actually right now on a 15-inch MacBook Pro with a Retina screen, so there's a lot of space on the side. As I continue to drag this in, you'll notice the video down here is getting smaller. It's readjusting the video. Now you'll notice it's put the video up top and the boxes down below. As we continue to drag this in, you'll notice the navigation bar resizes. You'll notice the buttons, the video, everything is constantly adjusting based on the screen size. You'll notice here where we went from a solid navigation bar, as we start to get down into the arena of, say, a small Kindle, maybe an iPad mini, or maybe a large mobile phone, a Note, it goes from a granular navigation bar to a drop-down menu for the whole thing. Because as you get into the small screen devices, you're just simply not going to be able to have all those buttons labeled across the top. As we continue to get smaller and smaller, you notice it pulls some of that information out, puts the menu over here on the side to where you can access it. So the menu isn't a solid bar across it anymore. As we get down into the smallest screen, this would be indicative of what you might see on a phone, a small mobile phone, an iPhone. To where it's going to restructure everything so that somebody looking at this on their mobile phone can read all the information, can access all the information, can easily navigate your website, and you still retain the complete look and feel of your original website. What I also have here is a mobile phone emulator, and this is going to show you exactly what this website looks like on say this is an iPhone 5. We can access the menu here, scroll up and down to see. If we kick over, let's go to, say, an Android phone, exactly what it's going to look like on an Android phone. So no matter what kind of device you're using with a responsive website, it's going to restructure itself and recontour itself to look properly. And that's exactly what you're seeing here is no matter what you pull up, here's an HTC HD2, here's a RIM BlackBerry. Geez, this is an old BlackBerry, and let's let it restructure here. Okay, it's recontoured itself. There's the menu, and it looks relatively normal for somebody that wants to get on here, look through the information. They can come on here, click on the links on their mobile phone, and it's still going to work. It's still going to be completely functional and still look fantastic. In contrast, here is a traditional website, and say you're on a desktop here, you start to get down into the size of an iPad, you start cutting off the text over here on the side of the screen. It's not readjusting its size, it's holding its static design. You get down into the size of a mobile phone. If you looked at a typical website on a mobile phone, this is what it's going to look like right here. You're going to see the corner of it. You're going to have to scroll up and down, side to side. It's a real pain. People can't get your information. When people see websites like this, they don't scroll up and down and side to side. They do one thing. They click this back button right here. So that's what you're looking at going forward. This is the latest in mobile technology. So if you're looking to revamp your website, responsive design is what you want to go for.